Nanalien, Piscillian, good day everyone. Nanalien, Piscillian, good day everyone. I am waiting for start video. Nanalien, good day everybody. I think it's going to start. It's not starting yet. It's just 1 second. Why? I don't know what's happening. Let's say it's going on now. Okay. Here is Engineer Suraj Singh is speaking from Bharat India this day on 18th June 2025, 12:42 p.m. After a long time I'm here on this video for you, and you can see that here is some drawing portion in this, which is significant one for you, and this is for information about engineering of soul. I'm going to talk about quality life, and also about something else you can say which is very significant for everybody. Life is very difficult, not very easy always, but we have to be significant for everyone. We have to think about what should happen, how it should happen. Nanalien, good day everybody. You know me. Sometimes many people don't know me because I'm not very famous, I'm not celebrity, I'm just like you, just trying to share my opinion, my views with whole people of world, whoever can have chance to reach me. I am just basically fundamentally a qualified civil engineer, experienced civil engineer, but my passion goes to work of soul, because nothing can happen in this world if soul is not collected in, it's used in. Power of soul is very important factor for everybody, and if those people who don't understand that, they are in dark room, they do not know what's happening around. Civil engineering is a part of engineering. There are so many branches of engineering in this world. Civil engineering is one of prime engineering. You can say there are three major branches in engineering, which are called civil engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering. Others, you can say, standby. For example, agricultural engineering or computer engineering. Means basically there are three engineerings. Architectural, you can say, that's in fact different type of engineering, but civil engineering is such a branch of engineering, you cannot stand without this. Even if you have to construct a stone house, you need engineer, you need some person who deals in engineering. And I am talking about engineering which is related to universe. I'm not talking something only that's meant for Earth, because Earth is very small part of universe. Earth is very, very small part of universe. It's very significant for our people, because humanity reside on Earth. Non-human beings also reside on Earth, animals, birds, insects, and all those. And Earth is very, very smaller in size if you compare to size of universe. Universe or universes, there's not definition, there's only one universe. There can be many, many universes in club. Just like there can be many, many similar type of structures in other solar systems, because there are so many types of solar systems. And you can say all stars have, you can see at night these stars, in fact nothing but objects of solar systems, which you can say other ones. My purpose is different now. I'm talking about quality. I'm concentrating on quality, and quality doesn't mean which you think is quality. Quality in life I'm talking, or life quality, or quality life, and not just quality control or quality system, but I'm talking of quality everywhere. I'm talking of quality in human. That is most important one, most significant one. If human is not having any kind of quality, that human and animal or other one do not have any difference. You claim that you are a human being, but if you don't have any kind of quality, then you can say you are not actually a human being. You are only having biological human body, but you in mental state, not access to quality. That's what I say. And it's very important part for everyone living this world. For everyone, whoever you are. You may be whatever position, you may be whatever power. If you don't respect universe, in that case you reject yourself, I can say. No, there is no need of someone else to reject. You can reject yourself, because you don't comply by requirements of universe. If you see what universe does, very easy to see. Universe means srishti, or which means establishment of nature, which works according to system. It produces system itself, and since it was delivered, it has been working without any stop. It's a fact in life. I'm not talking about any religion, be clear. I'm talking about universes. I'm talking about solar system. I'm talking about quality. No faith comes into my talk. I am not interested in that. For me, there is no meaning of any faith if you are not good person. You comply by regulations, artificial regulations, human created regulations of faith, and you think that you are a big person or you are a very follower, you're a very good follower of it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't give quality in life. Quality means you have to think for earth, you have to think for universe. Only then you can say you can do something good for this. If you think you want to break this universe or break this earth, then you are in, you can say, I don't consider you a human being. You are like having a character of parameter that a devil can have. And devil means ill dev, means that doesn't believe in existence, good existence of earth or solar system, or you can say universe engineering success. You can say solar system is success of a universe, and engineering same way other complete structure of universes amount to success of, you can say, universe engineering. I'm talking much higher than earth engineering. Earth engineering is very, very small because humans are involved in that. But engineering on universe has been since it was conceived. I don't know how it happened, who is responsible for that. Means you can conceive anything, but doesn't matter. Ultimately there is some power. You can see solar system, for example, is having about 900 crores diameter of complete system in which compass this system works. Just 9 planets and so wide dimension. Think about that. Means can you imagine that? You cannot see other planets from here. But if you consider there's all stars which may be trillions and trillions and trillions, I think it's 10 to the power 27 numbers probably, and according to my calculations and power solve, first star location, I think I reach calculation that remains at 10 to the power 55 sol power. I know what is calculation. Being in civil engineer, I know what is quantity, what is distance, what is square meter area, or what is cubic meter, what is kilometer. Unit that I have taken into calculations is kilometer, hardly just for purpose of calculation. I'm not saying nautical or otherwise. I am interested in understanding explicitly what is quality. What is quality life? What is quality in life? Should we respect ourselves? Should we respect nature? Should we respect earth? Or we think that we are here to destroy everything? I think there may be few people only who can think like that, but 99.9% people shall not think that it should be destroyed. Only those foolish people who believe in nuclear bomb, who believe in those bombs for explosion of missiles, they are enemies, you can say, of earth or world. I would say those people are absolutely high profile animals. They may be scientists, they may be professors, whoever they are. If they do something that goes against survival of earth, they are equally responsible for, you can say, immediate destruction or destruction at various locations. It's not easy to destruct this earth so immediately, not possible. But those people cannot think. They have not developed their thinking. Maybe they have PhDs or postdoctoral. They did not develop constructive management, constructive work. They believe in something, oh, I'll get this prize if I produce this bomb, or my name should be there in saying I produce this bomb. What I'm saying is, if your mindset goes to destruction, you cannot say, you may be the highest intelligent person in this world, doesn't matter. If you believe in destruction, if you work for degradation, all those people who destroyed, you can say, air parameters, who destroyed water parameters, who destroyed, you can say, earth surface by producing crops of plastic, they are all equal, and still many they are working. All countries are interested only in money, only in economy. They are not interested if temperature rise is by 4 degrees Celsius or 5 degrees Celsius. They are not interested that you can have good breathing. They should have air condition, they should have all facilities. Even then, this adds fuel to fire. That's what I'm saying. Unfortunate that children of today, all over the world, they are only interested in air conditioned life. They cannot do anything physically. They can go to gym for what I do not know, but they cannot walk in sun. They do not know that sun is a part of solar system, it's king of solar system, and without sun you cannot respire, you cannot eat, you cannot drink. This point they cannot understand. I can simply say that without work of sun, you cannot take food, you cannot take anything, you cannot have good health, and that's why I generally call sun Dr. Sun. Dr. Suraj, Dr. Ravi, Dr. whatever Shashi you call it, and that's what it is. If you cannot understand this, if our books don't teach all this, there is no meaning of education in this regard. And that's why I say we have to use our God-gifted power, that is power of soul, and if we can use it for this purpose, I think we can do much better than, in addition to having basic education. Power of soul is supreme engineering, I would say. It is not just earth small engineering. Development engineering is very, very small. There is no engineer at present, no scientist at present who can say, I can produce one moon earth, even 1 kilometer diameter, install it in skies. No one can say that. It's not possible. You may go to moon, you may go to Mars, you may go to where you want to go. It doesn't mean that you are developing something. It doesn't mean that you are developing anything. You may boast, because human means boasting, just like dogs boast by barking. Human boast by self-praise, and self-praise means nothing. All governors in these nations all over the world, governors or presidents or kings, what you call them, they are all leading this world to destruction. I would simply say they all lead this beautiful world which was delivered by universe one time, has been being pushed to gradual destruction in a way. The time has to come when you cannot survive physically in good health, and that shall be very terrible for everybody, because we are educated but we are fools. We may be illiterate or literate, it doesn't make a difference if you do not understand anything. Quality in life is very important, because without understanding quality you cannot apply quality. That's simple. We have to understand first. I am an engineer, I have a degree or no degree or diploma or experience, and if I cannot understand nature, then I should say I am not an engineer, to be very clear. Because whatever I do because of support of universe in whatever form. There is nothing that we can produce ourselves. Basically, we have to depend upon power of universe for whatever we do. It's not simply civil engineering I'm talking all developments. You need steel, you need iron, you need platinum, you need aggregates, you need sand, you need dust, you need rocks, you need water, you need soil. Tell me one item that we can go without. Or can we say, can we have any structure on our palms like this? Oh, this is my structure. Not possible. Except some cricket ball or football you can have. And simply say that I can have on this palm. But can you do something otherwise? That's why my thinking led me to a conclusion that we have to talk to people. As far as quality is concerned, first quality requirement is that every person should be classified in a quality way. Just having degree, post-graduation, doctorate or whatever else doesn't mean anything. Never. If my mind doesn't speak of that level. Simply being professor is not enough. You have to experience that. If professors say, no, I am just teacher, professional teacher, that professor for me is not a practical, a professional one. That may be a teacher, normal teacher, nothing else, because you have got certain degree. And no degree can measure your potential. That's also true, because that is limited syllabus. Just 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. It doesn't give you life experience. It doesn't give you common sense. It doesn't tell you how you should live. What's your mindset? A person with minimum marks passes. A person maximum marks passes. Both must have different mindset. Or even if they don't have, they should have caliber. Every person is different. Every mind is different. Medical science says, oh, you use 15% mind, 16% mind. I don't know how they measure. Whether or not doctors know measurement, I'm not sure. I am sure that they can't measure in a way it should be. But which one you measure? You measure structure of mind, bone structure, or you measure software of mind. Mind software, mind hardware, body is hardware. Live hardware, not like computer or other ones. It has got blood hardware, it has got water hardware system, it has got so many systems within that. And this is perfect design, which I can say, just like we call it design a machine from gross to single part, or you can say from whole to part. We use this term phrase whole to part, which is universe practice, but human practice is reverse. This is part to whole. Human is always interested in assembling machine, but nature or universe or supreme goes otherwise. Means it works completely on a system. Concept may be whatever. I till today could not understand how this universe was created. There is no definite syllabus, there is no definite history, there is no definite method to tell how it was done. There may be conceptions, and conception, perception do not mean anything to me if it is not clear. Human body is well designed. It's like a plant, living plant, but how it is operated, no doctor can claim. Some faiths or religions may say anything, but they cannot logically define. They cannot answer in a way it should be. And that's problem we have to understand. And that's why I started about what is quality. It's not simply quality control of material. It's not simply quality control of procedure. It is total quality of total quality control. Total quality management means human is included, materials are included, procedures are included, and considerations are included, nature is included. We say it's economy, but economy, people shall not define you what is economy. They simply say this is GDP, this is this, and this is that. I'm not economist, but I don't want to be, because my economy understanding is altogether different. Economy means earth. Economy means world, structure. Sometimes in religions we say this God or this goddess is responsible for this. That is people's conception. Okay, we agree with that. Doesn't matter for purpose of consideration. All right, this is like that. But is that true? Question is that everything we get for survival on earth from two objects. One is lithosphere and air sphere, which is called lithosphere plus air sphere equal to earth. The other one is sun. The sun is located 150 million kilometers from here, or 15 crores kilometers from here in ordinary way, and we get energy from there. This means though it is not reachable by everybody, we know that it takes about 8.3 seconds of waves to reach earth, or rays to reach earth from sun. Even then it works for us. 15 crore kilometers, and in 8 seconds you can say this means 2 crores kilometer per second. What is speed? Means there is a set specific quality based, foundation based, completely analytical based design sun has been given to, and it has been working since it was created and since earth was created. If we don't have sun, can we survive? Never ever. You shall not get light, you shall not get anything. How shall you survive? Nothing shall happen. Sun is an integrated, though detached, you can say attached but detached part of earth. In size, it is too much, it is magnificent. It's 111,000, you can say 1.1, you can say 1.1 million kilometers in diameter, while Earth is only 13,000 say kilometers in diameter. So you can say, if you place, let us say, 111 Earths together in a row, you shall get diameter of Sun. But still, we are getting total support for purpose of food, for purpose of air circulation, for purpose of rain, for purpose of survival, for purpose of respiration. This means Sun is our absolute support, but we do not respect it. People do not want to tolerate even 35 degrees Celsius, which is relative measurement of sun temperature. They do not want to resist all this. But there was a time in beginning of this earth that people had to accept everything, and still time is same. There has been no change on behalf of, or you can say there has been no change in procedures that Supreme works or universe works. So we have to think that our mindsets are poor. We are getting much more education every year, but our educated people have crumbled mind, inactive minds. Their mindsets are only limited. There are no vistas. You cannot think beyond your box. You cannot think beyond what you can think. Your thinking capacity is very small, and moreover, digital world has broken everything, has combined, you can say, confined you to a tunnel beyond which you cannot go out, and that is where destruction comes into. If my mind is controlled by a system and my mind is not open, like every religion says, every faith says, don't think beyond this, and that is not acceptable to me, not at all. I usually consider myself to follow a system which is called TWKL. TWKL. This is a kind of abbreviation for me, which I understand that such powers control me. T stands for time here, W stands for wealth here, K stands for knowledge here, and L stands for light. These are very briefly, I just thought of contemplate the abbreviate this. These are based on some powers. I will not name those powers because I don't want to bring faith into my talk. T says time is important, and time does not mean earth time. This means universe time. And W means wealth. Wealth does not mean only earth wealth. This means universe wealth. And K means knowledge. Knowledge is very important. Earth cannot give you every knowledge. This means universe knowledge. And light, L. This means without light, nothing can happen. When you get knowledge, you are having light. And when you have time, you can get wealth. And when there is wealth, you can get knowledge of everything. This means a kind of sequence, a kind of series or string it is. This is my own thinking. Maybe it is wrong, but if you think it is wrong, you justify it so that I can correct it. And I am sure I shall not get a account and a response from anyone on earth. That is why I always try that there should be something here, some documents I have to show to you, because those are very important for everybody. If you think you are, if you think you can, as I said, this document here, this is significant one for you, and this was, whereas I said Supreme's orders, all you are SC to do works controls, and this I have done up to 256 power. I last time discussed with you, I remember. I did not do any further because of so many reasons, but here what I am saying is Supreme. This means whomever you consider Supreme, you can consider, there is no name here. Order is means what is to be ordered, universe is to be ordered. And here I am using URSC, which means universe representatives on earth. It's up to you, because there is no law here in universe. It's your capacity, It's your capacity, again I will say it, your capacity and character and quality system you develop. You can improve this world. When Supreme sends you here, Supreme thinks that you would do something better for, and that's why you come here. Otherwise there remains no meaning at all. Why should you be here? But who knows this? Nobody would say I am responsible for that, because who wants to take responsibility? Generally, what I see in experience this world, entire world, people just want to live to survive, and they want to enjoy life. They want to create families, enjoy life throughout, luxurious life, some other life, and then they leave back, go back, demobilize for nothing. But it's like that. Suppose I say I have to develop something. What for we come? People do not know. They think we come here for enjoying life. Enjoying is requirement, but enjoy for what? Make money and enjoy? What did you add to this earth? Did you do something good to this earth? That question remains perfect one. Out of 900 crores, do we ask ourselves, what's my job? You think joining a company or joining some job is job? That is money earning job. More than that, what's your job? That we have to think. Is your job to be a president and destroy another country? Is your job that? Or you kill people? Is your job that? You don't have anything in your mind, but who are you to kill others? Who are you to destroy buildings? Whoever you are, doesn't matter. You are a tiny person who was sent here for making constructive actions, but you are working against plans of universe, and that is tragic. You may claim whatever, but destruction is always dominant. I have seen construction is not dominant. Breaking buildings and killing people, do you think it is construction? Breaking everything, is it construction? Spoiling air value, air parameters, is it construction? Spoiling parameters of water, is it construction? Producing plastic and plastic all over, is it construction? Means plastic is more dangerous than human body, because human body after expiry can decompose, but plastic or polymerized items can never decompose. It's much more dangerous, but we are doing it, we are abusing it. We never have any self-conscious, and we say we are living quality life. Tell me which country has quality life now. Tell me one name of a country which has got quality life. Tell me one leader in this world currently who is a quality person. Tell me one thing who respects nature. Nobody. All are fools, I would say. All claim so much, but none is so competent who can claim I am a leader. You may boast you are. You may boast I am American, I am European, I am English, I am this and I am that. But you all amount like dust, which is nothing. You have no mind, you have no conscience, you are interested only in your own self and your people, not entire world community. You have no conscience, you have no mindset, you are not having any kind of quality, and that's what I am serious about. Quality is not a joke. It doesn't mean just producing something which is enough. No, it's not just money. It's not just money. It is something that you have to understand. I am talking. Why should I run away? Why should I run away from using terminology quality requirement if it doesn't work? Tell me one leader who can claim in this world. Any one name who can claim I am a quality leader, I am a quality engineer, I am a quality doctor, I am a quality support. No one is there except delusion, except illusion. I am not talking of quality system, I am not talking of quality material, I am talking of quality. Human quality, first requirement, system quality, second requirement, then comes other requirements. Quality and coordination cannot be condemned, though there is no book, no subject, no, you can say, explanation about that, because no professor knows about this. Everywhere it is different, but human quality must be known to everyone. If I am not a good human, I am useless. If I am not a good person, I am useless. I may be trillionaire. But if I am not that, it is nothing. It is nothing. We have to be clear about this. Worldwide requirement for quality and coordination cannot be disregarded. Quality and coordination. Without fear, must speak about quality and coordination. Do not hesitate. Material comes from nature and not from human. We have to be clear about this. We cannot produce even a single drop of water ourselves. Abuse of material remains the same, not just theoretical, but real quality and real coordination. Everyone is duty bound to get quality, or else shall suffer in long run. Quality exists generally, nowhere. Currently, of course, with some savings, exceptions. Reason being lack of information and respective implementations. Specifications must be provided crystal clear. But where these are, either these are superfluous or these are deficient. If these are superficial, there remains no meaning to implement them, and if these are deficient, there is weakness in specification. This means we don't have clear conception of what it will be done. And if we ignore quality, no project can be achieved to demanded requirements, and then operations cannot be affected per plans, whatever plans. Coordination work is not employed or used properly, no sequence can be established formed to achieve technical and functional requirements, which state can lead to inadequate sufficiency, consequently delaying works related execution or executing works inappropriately. So are we, or should we be serious about this issue? That is my part to say. Do we understand what is quality and what is coordination? And if we cannot understand this, even if we are well educated, in that case we cannot do anything. And same quality and coordination are required for every human development. And if we cannot understand this in initial stages, in school or in university, there is no meaning of education. Mind has to work in a coordinated way. Mind has to work in a quality way. But if we do not understand meaning of mind, what is mind, how does it operate, what is meaning of mind, if that education we don't have, forget, don't link it to any religion. Again I am saying, I am talking about workability of human being. Just like we say this is blood pressure of body, this is our cells, whatever you can say in medical science, this is this test, that is this test, we have to conduct this test, that test, all. Then what is about test of mind? I'm not talking of procedures of psycho, no, not at all. What I'm saying is, can I say, or can you think of what is power of your mind? You may be graduate, you may be illiterate, you may be professor, you may be whatever. Can you define what is mind? Can whoever in this world specifically define what does mind mean? How does it operate? Can a doctor define? Can some politician define? Can some student define? I would say nobody would define. They will only find errors and say this should not be like that, you're talking irrelevant, there is no meaning at all, you do not know anything. There will be many such comments. Because when we do not know anything, we just try to skip that. And that's where problem lies in. Big problem lies in. And we have to face that problem. Otherwise, we cannot say that we can do something. And that is really something you can say very dangerous on part of everybody. If we cannot define something, we can't do anything in that regard. Now what I say, what has happened despite existence of quality systems? There are so many quality systems all over the world, in all branches, in engineering, in medical sciences, in others. Those are systems only. I'm not talking of those systems. Systems have lost quality products, but only documents are noticed. Works have lost quality, but only records are maintained. Individuals, personnel have considerably failed to build professional quality, without which work quality cannot be achieved. Despite systems, related workings have been ongoing successfully for decades, yet respective products do not speak of quality. When you travel by air, you should be safe. You can see what's happening all over the world. Forget road safety. Air has become very dangerous travel now. Road has become dangerous too. Where is quality of traffic controls? Where are traffic sense of people? Overtaking for sake of overtaking. What happened to Air India and other flights? Recently, last week. Where is quality? How can you release a plane? How take off when there is no quality limit? There is no control on that. But this means you would say, oh, there was an error. It is easy to say there was an error. But why there was an error? Who is responsible for that? This means complete quality has collapsed all over earth. That is, I can say, you may be wherever in this world, but quality does not tally. Contemplations for what? Coordination activities which directly and indirectly link to quality requirements probably do not exist in practice. We have lost existence of quality on work's performance. Mere talks and formulation of documentation cannot serve intended purpose to achieve quality criteria, but exclusively positive inclination of performance per quality demanded requirements. Requirements must be explicitly understood before related respective implementations. Coordination has been missing for long, which unpleasing and unacceptable state must be eliminated to achieve specified quality. Avoid exists in contents of professional education all over the world in relation to equip professional students with knowledge of quality and coordination. Personnel should know about what these terms mean. Quality for sure means to produce products, goods according to defined designs and mandated specifications included within contractual or whatever applicable documents. Quality means to have working professional and every personnel must achieve necessary work related standards to involve consistently and competently. No concessions can be permitted to engage incompetent personnel on any work. Foregoing necessary standards must be defined based on academics related syllabus and expected attainment in work within profession, without which engaged employed personnel cannot be designated competent. Quality must be included with all subdisciplines used applicable on all projects and in life as well. Safety, health and environment, also known as SHE, is not considered for sake of choice but must be considered for sake of work's execution requirements. Must remember that machines are employed and work personnel are employed on all activities or events in manufacturing world and also in construction world. Engineering domain is really powerful, for it requires combination of designs as well as dependence on working drawings and also on shop drawings. Review as well as production of project specifications to be adopted included within contract depends on about how engineering performs. Such specifications are added on to general specifications if such descriptions exist. And I'll not speak here all, but what I'm saying is we have to be serious in whatever work we do, and that is very important task we are doing here. And otherwise, there's some metrics here about quality, which talks of coordination, which talks of information must have, which talks of resources, and which talks of communication, very significant, which talks of type of communications and which types of multiple media available, information's expertise essential, self and other understanding, all other factors, coordinated work details, and execution be done, professional work it should be. I'm showing you this is only for sake of explanation, because I'm not going to read all this, because this video is not going to be that long, but here is, I'm just trying to say what I mean is, if I don't develop my mind, if I don't understand my mind, then we have no meaning of education. We have no meaning at all. If a perfect person doesn't come, or one doesn't become perfect in understanding how mind works, how can I improve my mind? Memory is not required, understanding is required, coordination of mind is required, quality of working is required. We cannot get coordination and quality if our mindsets are not like that. We have to be very serious in this regard, and if we can't be serious, in that case there is no meaning of quality person available. You cannot have quality persons, and if you don't have quality persons, there is no way that we have some quality. This exponent work that I'm talking is for everyone. I am again saying, I am not linking it to any faith, don't take it otherwise. It is for calculation purpose that I have used engineering knowledge to understand what is soul. Soul is very wide. It connects you to universe, it connects you to nature, and without connection you cannot think. Remember, if you just stay on earth and think, then you are very small mind. Remember, on earth you cannot use your mind fully, and it doesn't mean that you have to go physically to universe or skies. No. Design has been so powerful. Whatever human needs, understandings required, design required, phenomenon required, procedure required, every corner has been pulled in by universe, and I got it. If you think something, of course you will get something, answer. And if you don't think, you will not get anything. Every educated person knows it. Purpose of education is thinking capacity. And if you cannot think, you think only about books and whatever you learn through your education, that thinking is very limited, because it's thinking of few hours, not few decades. School thinking, forget, that is fundamental, but I'm talking of professional thinking. In 4 years of education, you think just half an hour or 1 hour a day, not more than that. Otherwise, you learn only. And learning is not that level of thinking I'm talking of. And if you can't develop your thinking capacity, you cannot be a good professional at all. Because sometimes thinking, I have seen people who are not very well educated, but they got thinking power. Due to whatever reason, they could not go to university or they couldn't complete engineering or other choices, but they got some gift in their minds from whatever way. Mind works. Important point is mind should work. ध्यान से खोली, चाबी खराब है उसकी, ध्यान से चाबी ऐसी है, ध्यान से खोल, मैं कर रहा हूँ तो नहीं खराब की है, हाँ तो खोल रखा हुआ ना मैंने. So we have to be very smart in this case. If my mind I understand, if your mind you understand, then I should understand your mind as well. And that's requirement of analytical work of mind. Nobody has produced so far anything. How can you analyze your mental capacity? You can analyze work capacity. You can analyze whatever you're designing. You are doing everything, whatever you can do. But if you cannot analyze yourself, you cannot do anything. It's not something that you have to learn. It comes automatically if you think. Means when you want to see how I construct this building, how I design this, how I treat this patient, okay, there are procedures, there are methods you are bound to follow, but in addition to that, your instincts. You say, oh, this person is having instincts, means I trust this person because this person doesn't depend just on books. If you just talk to this person knows sometimes, they are using Vedic system long back. And those Veds did not conduct all tests, but they treated persons or patients. But now they conduct a long book of tests, can say, 10 tests, 5 tests, after you spend money on that. And then only, there was no disease at all. I'm not criticizing anything. What I'm saying is, human instinct is always important. And if we reject that, we reject ourselves. Soul is not seen, we know. Physically, we cannot photograph it. Physically, we cannot see it. But it's like that. We cannot see electric supply, but we can use appliance. We cannot see air, but we can feel air. Yes, sun rays we can see, water we can see, soil we can see. These 5 elements which we consider, out of these 5, only air we cannot see. And in constructive world, can say electrical supply, we use it, but we cannot see. Yes, if you touch, what happens. Same thing is mind. Mind is much more stronger, much more powerful, much more reliable, much more dependent on you. It is free of cost. You have to pay for electric supply, you have to pay for water bill. For sun rays, you have to pay nothing. For your mental capacity use, you have to pay nothing. These 2, 3, even for water you have to pay, for soil you have to pay, for air also you have to pay sometimes. When you use air condition, air can be conditioned, but you don't forget, if air can be conditioned, sun can also be conditioned because air condition is there. To some extent, you are trying to debar direct sun approach to you, and you are breathing in, you are spraying air at 26 degrees, 25 degrees, 20 degrees, 15 degrees Celsius. But your mind is so powerful, it doesn't need any air condition, it doesn't need any specific food. It is your property, for which you have to not give any rent, no payment you have to make to anyone, and it keeps on coming to you. It doesn't go so just like you say, sun has set, now it is night. For mind, there is no night and there is no day. Such a free entity it is, freedom entity, completely freedom. You can use it whatever time you think is suitable for you. It doesn't say anything, but it keeps a watch on you. Don't ignore it. Mind is so powerful, soul is so powerful, don't have difference between two. For me, mind is physical, soul is software. Mind is hardware, means mind structure, I would say. And when we say sometimes, mind it please, or don't mind it please, this means it is not neurons or bones, it is just software of your soul. Your soul is your parent, not your biological parent, non-biological parent. Your soul can take you to unlimited locations. It can do whatever you want to do. It will tell you, oh no, it will not tell in voice form. It would tell you, oh no, don't do this, it doesn't work properly. But even if you do it, it cannot say, don't do it. If you decide not to do it, it say, okay, I'll support you. But it will tell you in advance, you are not right in this. Think again. That is where soul power lies. I'm not going to explain calculations now, no need. I'm just trying to share with you, don't ignore this power, because if you ignore this, it shall ignore you. In a way, it won't care for you, but it shall still stay with you. It still stays with you dedicatedly, without any gap. Even if you sleep, it works. And when you dream, it works. And when you are in vision, it works. When you're traveling with stars, it works. When you are not doing anything, it works. This is what I understand. Skies may be limited, flight may be limited, earth size may be limited, journey may be limited, but your mind is much more than massive volumes, I would say. Solar system is limited, but universe size is not limited. Universe size may be limited, but your mind oracle cannot be limited. It can be more than universe size. That is what I talk of. It depends upon you. It doesn't depend upon anybody else. Use of mind always remains in your control. You control it or you do not control it. It works for you. It works for you. It works for you always. बाल कटा नहीं है. It works for you always. Think about this. Don't get disgraced. Your mind is your power. I would say again, you may be sitting, you may be sleeping, you may be doing whatever. Thinking has got no limit. Realize this. This is not just gift, this is responsibility. Don't think that this person is gifted. No, no person is gifted. Everybody has got responsibility delegated by universe to everyone, delegated by Supreme to everyone. And if you don't understand that, despite your having education, highest degree in this world, you are a useless person. If you are just behind collecting money, gathering money for sake of survival, then you are not doing anything for that power who is your employer. You are here for a few days, few couple of decades. You got a job, you came here, you're not doing job. You're doing job to have family, to enjoy, to travel, to here and that's not a job. Your job is constructive. But you're doing destruction of yourself first and then world. But facts remain facts. You can't change that. Once you leave this world, don't say that, no. Once you are withdrawn from you, or your demobilization happens, you have to respond to about your performance. Then you shall not be paid anything. Oh, you did not do anything. I did not send you for having family, having children, enjoy life, taking drinks, moving here and there, wasting time. Tell me what's your performance? You did not perform anything. Oh, you produced atom bomb to destroy my earth. You killed people here. Did I send you for that purpose? Who are you to kill my products? To destroy my products? Every human being is mine. Every animal is mine. Every insect is mine. Whole world is mine. Every element on earth is mine. Every element. You destroyed that. What for? What is your contribution? What is your performance? Your performance zero, negative. You shall be punished for that. Maybe you say, oh, he's joking, he's talking nonsense. You can say, what is matter? I am thinking all this. I'm not saying some professor told me. There's no book as such. I don't believe in religious books. These are all belief system, not real system. No religion can claim anything except belief. And I don't believe in belief. I believe in confirmation, in established practice, in logic. Nobody can give you logic. So remember, don't waste your time just for sake of wasting, because you are responsible for your acts. Don't think that only money making or enjoying life is your destiny. If you think that, you don't have any kind of quality in you. I would say no kind of quality. You are just like dogs sit on both sides of a street or road and bark for nothing. They think it's my kingdom, road is my kingdom, and just run behind car barking and come back when your boundary is over. You want to think that way? I think no. Education doesn't mean anything if you cannot think beyond what you learn. If you cannot think, oh, what I learned was erroneously added to my syllabus, that is education. They can't force you to know what is not required for nature. You have to speak. You are not slave of these people on this world. You are not slave of any political leader. Not at all. You have not to accept destruction. You have to say, no, construct or get lost from here. Either construct or get out. Whomever you are, doesn't matter. I don't need you. Do you have guts like this? You may be whoever. You are my servant because you are supreme servant, and I am also supreme being. Your being president doesn't mean anything. Your being king doesn't mean anything. If you cannot help this earth, you are enemy of earth. I don't need enemy of earth, because if I am accepting you, I am your slave, you are thinking, oh, you are an enemy of universe. I don't want to be enemy of universe. I change my status from you and get out of my area. Can you do that? 900 crores people and 200 foolish people, 400 foolish leaders enslave you, and you submit to themselves. You don't have mind. These people are intelligent, you think? They are duffers. There is no intelligent leader in this world currently. They're all hungry people. They're all just interested in making money and running away from here to there. There is only one country in this world, and that is world itself. There is no country, in fact. We made our countries. These made for sake of self-reliance. Oh, this is my property. You get out from here, and that's it. This is my property. You get out from there. Is this quality earth? Is this quality system? Robbing, looting, killing, destructing everything. And I am king of this area. Who gave you right to kill people? Who gave you right to fight? Who gave you right for bomb making? Who gave you right to destroy buildings? Did you bring material yourself? You used all resources of earth, and now you're saying you're king and you're president. Listen to me. I will not listen to you. Kill me. I'm ready to be killed, but you are not going to be slave to your mind. This should be thought of a person. If you are really brilliant people, otherwise slave. There's no difference between you. You are not having any mind. And these people are dacoits, whom you think they are intelligent, they are leaders. These are dacoits. And you submit to dacoits. You are also dacoit. You don't want to struggle. You don't want to represent universe. You just want to enjoy and sleep and get lost, and then you say, oh, this person is gone. Oh, this person was very good. I am giving condolences. Oh, this used to do like this. For what? This did nothing. Nothing at all. That's what I'm saying. Don't take it otherwise. Listen to facts. And facts remain. We are living in foolish world. World is not foolish. People are foolish. Kingdoms are foolish. Presidencies are foolish. All are self-interest people. They just want to rule for sake of ruling. They just want to run business for sake of making higher bank balance. And that's all. They forget they have no natural right to take your body with you. Then how can you take this money with you? For what you are doing, you are here to use this money for making this world better, but you are making yourself better, which you leave here and go. This means you are not even storekeeper. Every trillionaire person who thinks I am richest person, he is richest storekeeper, you can say. I would say that. Richly storekeeper. Politicians are hell on this world, I would say. They are hell professors, they are hell doctors, they are hell engineers, everywhere. They destroy, they contribute in destroying everything. They don't understand they have no right to kill others, they don't abuse material. It's not your material, it's natural material. Who is responsible for plastic everywhere? Who is responsible for pollution everywhere? Who is responsible for all defects now? Who is responsible for diseases, ailments? All these crooked people are responsible. No one else. Don't think I'm angry. No, it's not a question of being angry or being happy. The question is facts must be spoken. We have to change our mindset. Otherwise, universe is there to destroy everything in 1 minute. Don't forget that. It would take just 5 minutes if world people are killed. Just like COVID-19 or whatever can come. This may be much more harmful. Coming 5 years are very, very risky for all those who believe in destruction. They may be political leaders or scientists or engineers or hell. These 5 years, control shall come into force by nature. Program is ongoing. Up to 29, you shall find complete elimination of these crooked leaders and crooked people who are real crooked. Whoever you are, this is my calculation, Saul calculation, calendar, Gregorian calendar calculation, Georgian calendar, I'm sorry. 1 is date of birth of this calendar. Mind it. Don't take it easy. I'm just warning everybody. Don't think you're president of your big country, you are everything. No, you are just a simple person like everybody else is. You are given a responsibility, do it, or you are working against universe principles, universe powers. If you can't do that, you have to suffer. You have to suffer in such a way you can't imagine now. Remember, you have to suffer. And that's where your point lies in. Don't think you'll be safe. Not at all. Not at all. Whoever you are, you have to face actions. And there, you shall not have any advocate. You shall not have any your colleague. You shall not have any family member. You have to suffer. Maybe you are thrown away in pieces. Oh, this is a head is cut, your hand is cut, your arm is cut, your neck is cut, this is, and go for 500 years. Don't come to me, suffer for 500 years because you killed 1 lakh people, 100,000 people, you destroyed 80% buildings of this city, and you have to suffer, and then you have to go back and construct again those buildings and pay all those people. Can you do that? Never, never, never. You may think I am fool. Yes, you can consider I am fool, I am super fool, I am idiot, I am stupid. You can say anything. Doesn't matter to me. Facts. I am an engineer and I believe in facts. I don't believe in imaginations. Facts say you are not quality person. You are not working based on truth. Truth cannot be defied, remember. You have to accept that. Universe is truth, earth is truth, sun is truth, system is truth, powers are truth, your resources are truth, sources are truth, and your existence is truth. But you are spoiling that. Be serious, think over, or you have to pay for everything and you won't be able to pay because money is not required there, soul is required there, which you did not develop. You can't develop there. You have to face every action and you won't be able to react. With this, I will like to close it for 1 hour now over. I don't want to lengthen it. Next time I will be there. I am thinking a lot on this. It is complete coordination in life. It is complete quality in life, and quality not just material but in actions, in work, in thinking, in existence. You have no right to destroy earth in pieces or gradually. You have no right to talk or work against universe acts. You have to be clear about that, and that's what I'm saying. It is very, very serious matter. I'll be with you again next time and see, because already I've seen it's already more and more time, and let us see what it does it mean. And I see it is 1 hour 5 minutes. Okay, I'll close it now. Thank you very much. Be with me again.